Hello, all my Capricorn friends. This is Maxine Taylor, America's first licensed astrologer, and I have a lovely forecast for you. Allow me to share it with you. All righty. Well, first of all, Mercury's going to be entering. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just get organized here. So sorry. I'm a Gemini, Uh, First of all, Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde well, not next month because that's March, but April 2nd. And that means it is going to enter the shadow of the retrograde, which is like an alert. Alert, I'm getting ready to go retro. And it will feel exactly like Mercury retrograde. Everything's confused. You can start a new project when Mercury's in the shadow, but because it feels so much like the retrograde, you might not be able to get it off the ground, which just let that be okay. It's a sign to be patient. Famous last words, of course, I know. So, um, on the 19th, Mercury will move into the shadow, and then April 2nd, Mercury will go retrograde. Now, you're not going to start a new project on the retrograde Mercury because it'll either fizzle out completely or you'll have to redo it during the course of the year. Believe me, I know from firsthand rebellion. I challenged it on different occasions, and finally I said, Uncle, you win. All righty. So that's number one. Now let's look at this gorgeous second house. Both Venus and Mars have been in your second house. This means more money for you. It should have been coming through already, which is great. Um, Venus is love. It is also money and beauty. It is in your second house, which it rules, of money. Second house is money. On the 11th, it moves into your third house, and it is beautiful for writing, for speaking, for sharing, loving ideas. It's in that third house of communication, and this deals with your oldest sibling. The third house is your oldest sibling. So there could be communication there. All right. Mars, the red planet. Oh my goodness. Wherever Mars is, that's what we fight with and fight for. But with Mars in the second house, you get money. Now, I don't know how much money you're going to get, but if you're thinking big, just keep in mind, you can't win the lottery unless you buy a ticket. So go buy a ticket. All you need is one winning ticket for any amount of money that you want. I mean, very serious. If you have second house planets in your solar chart, good, go for it. Well, Venus, as I said, moves into your third house, bringing with it words of love, communication with, based on loving thoughts and ideas and expression. Mars is going to move into your third house on the 22nd, and that's when you might start arguing with siblings. Okay? Because Mars is passion. It's what you fight with and fight for. And with Venus, there can be a passionate feeling about people, places, and things that you love. Okay. Now, the yellow planet is the sun. And that's the center of our life. And so with the sun there, the sun is the giver of life and gives birth to ideas in the third house. Don't you love it? So yeah, start writing that book, or at least finish the first book and then get started on the second one. On the 19th, the day that Mercury goes retro, moves into the shadow. It feels like it's retro. It acts like it's retro, but having been through so many of them in my lifetime, I can honestly say we ain't seen nothing yet till it actually goes retrograde. Okay, so the sun gives you great ideas. On the 19th, it moves into your fourth house, and the center of your life is your home and your family. And there may be one gathering or one person with whom you're particularly close, but the center of your world then becomes your family. Now, Mercury is the blue planet here, and Mercury rules the third house in the natural zodiac. And so it's talking, it's writing, it's communicating, yada, yada, yada. On the 9th, it moves into the fourth house as well. And what this says is there can be lots of communication then with family members. No, I can't tell you what it's about, but maybe real estate, buying a house. That's the most obvious one. It also says that you want to be at home. Jupiter's in the fifth. Jupiter is the great benefic, and it means fun. The fifth house is fun, it's social life, it's sports, it's your oldest child. It is just, uh, it expands whatever it touches. It's in the fifth house of fun. And so you're going to have even more fun than you are today listening to me. Okay. Now, there is a new moon on the 10th. And on the new moon, energy starts growing. So your ideas are activated. This new moon is in 20 degrees of Pisces. Great. Write that book. Okay. Now we have a full moon on March 25th in 5 Libra, but it's more than a full moon. It's an eclipse. And eclipses usually travel in pairs. Well, in April, we'll have the second part of the pair. This eclipse, we feel an eclipse, the effects of an eclipse at least a week ahead, at least. And eclipses stay with us till the next pair come along, but they're strongest 3 to 4 months after they occur. Well, this eclipse, full moon, of course, is in your 10th house of career. And I am going to encourage you to move upward. Do not make lateral moves. Focus on your career. It looks great. So there you have it. I hope that you enjoy not just the money, but the eclipse that helps your career. And join me in April when once again I look at your forecast. Till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.